Have you heard people talking about this Bitcoin halving event that's supposed to be happening soon? Here's what you need to know. Whether you're a curious beginner or an experienced investor, this video is for you. We'll start by explaining what a Bitcoin halving is, why it happens, and how it affects you. Let's dig in. Bitcoin halving explained. At its most basic, a Bitcoin halving is when the amount of Bitcoin issued as a reward for mining new blocks is cut in half. To understand why this happens, let's first explain what mining is. Think of mining as the process of verifying and adding new transactions to the blockchain, the public ledger of all Bitcoin transactions. Miners use their computing power to solve complex math equations. Those who successfully complete these equations are rewarded with Bitcoin. The current reward is 6.25 Bitcoin. But why does the amount of Bitcoin given out as a reward get cut in half every 4 years? Well, it's because the supply of Bitcoin is limited. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin created. And the protocol is designed so that new Bitcoin enter circulation at a decreasing rate over time. This means the Bitcoin being mined is getting harder and harder to come by, and thus the incentive for miners stays high. When will this happen? The next Bitcoin halving is expected to occur around April of 2024. At that time, the block reward will decrease from 6.25 Bitcoin to 3.125 Bitcoin. How often does this happen? As mentioned earlier, this happens approximately every 4 years, or every 210,000 blocks. The first halving took place in November of 2012. The second occurred in July of 2016. The third happened in May of 2020. And again, we expect the fourth halving to take place in early 2024. Why should I care as a Bitcoin holder? Now that we've explained what a Bitcoin halving is and how it works, let's talk about why you should care as a Bitcoin holder. In short, the supply of Bitcoin is limited, and as more Bitcoin are bought, used, and hoarded, the supply available for purchase decreases, which may increase its value. Proponents of Bitcoin often point to this limited supply as one of its main selling points, and events like the Bitcoin halving help keep the focus on this unique property of Bitcoin. How can I prepare for the Bitcoin halving? The reality is not much will change when the Bitcoin halving occurs. It's not an event that's widely celebrated in the industry. Rather, it's just something that people are aware of as it relates to the long-term health of the network. For miners, though, the halving can have significant implications. When the block reward is cut in half, their revenue will also be reduced by half unless they can cut costs in other areas to make up the difference. For example, they might look to upgrade their mining equipment to more energy-efficient models. What are the risks of investing in Bitcoin? Like any investment, Bitcoin comes with risks. Since its creation, Bitcoin has been criticized for its price volatility and its use in illicit activities. Even with its devoted following, there are plenty of naysayers who believe the price of Bitcoin will eventually fall to zero. So it's important to keep your own financial situation and risk tolerance in mind before investing. What is Bitcoin, and how does it work? If you want to learn more about Bitcoin and how it works, check out our other videos. You can learn about topics such as public and private keys, Bitcoin wallets, and more. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one, and let us know what topics you'd like to see us cover in the future. We look forward to seeing you in our next video.